Hi everybody! If you didn't know already, April 22nd is Earth Day. I asked my good friend Mrs. Goodwin if she could tell us some ways that we can plant things without having to buy anything at the store. All you need are some seeds, or maybe you can even find some plants outside. And she's going to show you some ways that you can plant without even having to buy anything. All right, take care guys. All right, so since Earth Day is coming up, we wanted to show you guys some ways that you can reuse things when you plant some seeds.
I think this is the best part about, I guess, being home right now, where you're not able to get out, and sometimes even if you can get out, you don't have to. You can use everything that you have right in your household. Almost everybody has an egg carton, whether it be the cardboard type or the plastic type, or they even make a styrofoam type. That isn't something that would break down in the ground, but you could, anything that's made of cardboard, any of these things here that I have planted could actually be planted right in the ground in the container they're in, except for the plastic ones. Those you would have to scoop the plant out, and I'll show you that in a minute. But we have half and half containers, cups that you might have just had a quick glass of milk or water, and it can be reused, and you just put a little dirt in it and put your plant in. Well, actually I put the seed in. The seeds are growing, just like you saw in the other video with all the different plants. You can start them in these containers too, and I'll show you some other ideas. This is a paper towel holder. You can just put a little tape on the bottom so the dirt doesn't come out. You can use a toilet paper holder, which is about that size to begin with. Put some dirt in there, put one little seed in, or if you're transplanting a plant, you could put it in the top, and then this can go right in the ground because it'll break down in the ground, and so will the tape, because it's just made of paper, and it isn't anything you have to worry about harming the ground or harming yourself or harming the plant. This is a container some mushrooms came in. Anytime you have anything plastic, I think I could show you on the bottom. I actually made slits, because you got to have the water be able to come out a little bit so it doesn't rot the roots of the plant. So anything like this, you get some help and get a little holes in the bottom so that the water doesn't, you can water it, put it in a tray of water and it'll get watered. But if you water it this way, it's not going to rot the plant. Some raspberries came in, and even though this is really shallow, you can get a plant started. You can put some seeds, make a little mini garden, shut the top, and then you can either let it grow in your house and eat the greens like these, or you could transplant it into a bigger garden when you get a chance. I even cut had a coffee bag. It's lined with some foil. It'll hold some dirt. You could put maybe some flowers in there or something, some seeds to grow, or make it like a little vase even, and put some fresh flowers in there. And again, if you got to water it for any length of time, you've got to get a few holes in the bottom of the bag so the water can come out and drain. Milk carton, you can cut it this way and use the bottom as a garden, or I've seen bird feeders made out of these. You can make a little hole in it, put some straw or some grass, go down and grab an armful or a handful of grass and put it in there and make a little nest for the birds. And we've got same thing, this is a nice tea container. You can cut it and make a little garden out of the bottom. This part could be a scoop. You can either do grass seed or scoop your dirt with it. Everything's blowing away because we're outside. A couple more containers, which they almost like little mini gardens before you even start. Put your dirt in here, again your drain holes. Put the top down while the seeds are starting. It's like a little mini greenhouse. The sun will go through this, and then once they start growing, you can lift the top and you can get the air. And so anything you have around the house where you don't have to spend money and it still works just as good, there's nothing wrong with it, and you're reusing, and you're certainly helping the environment for that reason. I just wanted to show you one thing. If you do have to transplant a plant from one to another, you want to be very careful. Scoop down and there's not much of a root system, and just gently grab it. Now see, I didn't get all the roots, but I don't want to yank on it. So we're gonna go down a little bit deeper, and now I feel like I have it. So in this little ball of dirt, there, you can see the roots. And that's what keeps the plant alive, right there, is those roots. And it takes up the nourishment out of the dirt, and the water goes up through the stem into the leaves, and then like we showed you earlier in the other video, it becomes, in this case, it'll be tomato. This is a tomato plant. You can start to see the first leaves don't look anything like the second leaves because they're not considered true leaves. They're called cotyledons. And then they start to get their other leaves, and then you start to have a little garden, and everybody be eating nice and healthy.